Welcome to week 1. This is my first week of my weight loss program and my last week living in California. I'm actually moving to Gainesville, Florida, where my boyfriend is from, on Monday, so it'll be about a 12-day trip home, so you'll get to see all the stops that we make along the way. This week I am starting off strong. Everyone at work has noticed how much happier I am, and I feel great. The only thing that I've experienced is the first 3 days I was having headaches. Other than that, I feel good. I'm not experiencing any cravings yet, which is unexpected. I do expect that to happen though, but right now I think it's just because I was so sick of everything that I was having to eat that I'm enjoying my healthy meals and I'm really appreciating that. I had my first workout this week and I chose to do some circuit training. When you're first starting an exercise program, my advice is to ease into it. That's recommended. Did I take my own advice this week? No, I did not. My very first circuit, my heart rate was up to 185. I was working at about 90% of my heart rate max. I thought I was gonna die, but I was absolutely fine afterwards, and it absolutely felt great to get back in the gym and get my heart rate up again. Other than the circuit, my main focus this week was on getting my diet right and on weight training, really just getting my body back into the routine and getting used to things. I got nice and sore on leg day. Felt really good, and I'm actually expecting to lose a lot of weight this week. Your first week starting an exercise and diet program, you'll notice always your first week you seem to drop a ton of weight, and then it kind of levels off and your weight gain slows from there. And you'll see a lot of programs that will tell you, hey, lose 10 pounds your first week, guaranteed. Well, yeah, you will lose a lot of weight the very first week, as I'm expecting to, due to a decrease in sodium intake, since sodium makes your body hold water, as well as a decrease in carbohydrates. And carbohydrates, actually, every gram of carbohydrate holds about 2.7 grams of water in your body. Therefore, if you're eating a lot of carbohydrates and you're eating a lot of sodium, your water weight will go up. So if you noticed in week 1 of my weight gain, I think it was about 7 pounds I gained that first week, and then it kind of leveled off and my gains came slower from there. And that's the reason why. So I do expect to lose a lot of weight this week, and if you're starting your program now, you'll probably notice you have a big weight loss this week. And if next week and the week after that your weight gain kind of slows, do not let that discourage you. You are still on track, you're losing weight, but it's just that water that's really going to help you out in the beginning. And it is motivating seeing the scale drop so quickly, so use it to your advantage and let that push you throughout your following weeks. This week's topic is on how to meal prep. You'll see exactly how I prepare my meals and seriously just make dieting easy. Step 1, get rid of all the crap foods in your house. Step number 2, buy healthy foods. Anywhere up to 80% of your results are going to come from your change in diet. I cannot stress that enough. So what I usually like to do is I like to buy all my groceries and cook all my food for the whole week in one day. So I have it out of the way. I don't have to worry about my meals for the week. I didn't have time this week, so yesterday I went grocery shopping. Today I'm cooking all my food. And for grocery shopping, I actually use a grocery list that I made for my personal training clients to give them an idea of good foods that they can buy at the store. So if you actually want this list, you can get it on my website at weightendurance.com under the tips tab. You can print it out and take it with you, and it's actually, the foods are broken down by proteins, complex carbohydrates, essential fats, and then there's a section for dressings and toppings that you can eat. And what I'll usually do is I'll choose the foods that I want to eat for that week and I'll highlight them on my list. So when I'm going to the grocery store, I'm only buying foods from this list. It keeps me from going down other aisles and buying things that I know I shouldn't be eating. I eat about 5 to 6 small meals a day, and the main reason for that is because it keeps me satisfied. I'm never hungry. Rather than eating a big meal and then going for hours and hours and hours without eating and then getting hungry, if I pace myself throughout the day and eat at least every about 2 to 3 hours, then I'm constantly full and I'm always satisfied, and it really helps me stay on track. So now that I have all of my meals cooked, what I'll do is I'll bag each meal into Ziploc baggies. So I'll show you an example meal. If I take my chicken, I'll weigh it out to 4 ounces. So 4.1, close enough. And then I'll do sweet potato, same thing. 4 ounces. Bag it. I'll add my vegetables, and I'll do the same thing for all the food, and then when I'm finished, I'll take a gallon size bag and then bag all my food each day into one bag. So then I have 7 bags for 7 days of the week. And the reason why I do this and I don't use Tupperware is because Tupperware takes up so much room in the fridge and the freezer, and also it really sucks at the end of the day coming home and having to wash out about 5 or 6 Tupperware containers. So I'll put them in the bags, and I'll bring one empty Tupperware container with me. So I'll pour each bag from the Ziploc bag into the Tupperware, eat it, wash the Tupperware out, do the same thing, and I just use one Tupperware every day. Also, when you bag your meals, make sure you put them in the freezer because you don't want them sitting in the fridge all week. And if you're gonna add any like toppings like olive oil or anything to it, wait until you're ready to eat it before adding it to it rather than pouring it on there and then freezing it. So this is how I meal prep, no excuses for the week. If I'm going out, I will bring my meals with me. I'll put them in a small little cooler, add a little bit of ice, and I have it all set and ready to go. I feel like I'm way skinnier already. $133.2. Awesome. Oh, and when I mentioned earlier that I have a reduction in carbohydrates, it's due to a reduction in overall calories. I'm not on a low carb diet. I'm getting about 40 to 50% of my total calories per day from carbohydrates. I am really gonna miss California. I met so many amazing people here that I'll never forget. As of now, I need to continue packing, continue cleaning so I can get out of here, get on my way to Florida, start a new chapter of my life. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next week.